Oh, excuse me. Anyways. Hey guys. Hey guys. This is gonna be my first story time. The story time is my first time stealing. Ooh! Big scandal, I know. Whoa. I don't condone. Is that the word? No, I do not expect, or I'm not promoting stealing, you know? Never, no, big no. I never do that. I never steal anything. Don't steal men. No, don't steal y'all's mans. But yeah, it's gonna be a story time on how I stole in high school and I got caught. Get your snack, get your drink, I got mine. Yes! And buckle in because it's gonna be a story ride. So it was my freshman year of high school. It was honestly like the first or second week of starting freshman year. And I had a huge friend group, a good max size. It was me, a guy, we're gonna name him, what should we name him? We're gonna name him Jacob. We're gonna have two girls, we're gonna name him Flower and Janet. And then we have another friend, and we're gonna name her Starla. I love Starla, that's her real name, so shout out to Starla. And another guy, and we're gonna name him Lucas. So it was me and my friend group, and you know, the one thing about high school is that you get to go out for lunch, and that was a huge thing for us as, you know, incoming freshmen. Like, that's what we wanted. We wanted to go out, we wanted to go to McDonald's. And as by my school, there was like Chick-fil-A, not Chick-fil-A, bitch, why am I lying? There was like, you know, Penn Express, McDonald's, Starbucks, all the great restaurants you can think of. It was there for us, and it was so convenient for lunch. There was Five Below. I'll get to Five Below in a second. A lot of stores, Burlington. It was. We lived in a mall basically. And so, living, you know, by a mall, technically, you know, we took advantage. You know. So here we are. By the second or third week of school, we were already running towards the restaurants. We're eating. Day after day, like lunch, like constantly eating out. And so one day we decided, you know, me and Lucas, he's like a little shorter than me at the time, me and Lucas decided to tell everyone, hey, let's go to Five Below. So we're like, yeah, you know, everyone's going along, and me and Starla at the time were really close, so we were best friends, and we're like, let's do it, yeah. So we all go, huddle together, and we go inside. We're looking around, we're like, hey, this is cool. This is the first time. So the first time we went to Five Below. Like, let's just see, we go in. Pick up some things. We picked up like some chips and some snacks, you know, cute things to like snack on. And yeah, we go in. The lady, we actually going into all these places, like the store wises, you have to leave your bag at the door. And we were okay with that. Like, okay, we'll leave our bag at the door. So we leave our bag at the door, we walk in, and there was this fat lady. Well, I should say fat. There's a big lady, you know. No, she was hella rude. She was so rude, giving us dirty looks left and right. But like I said, I think I expect that because, you know, we're basically, what, 13, 14, 15, being freshmen, you know. She probably hates her job, you know. Shout out to her. So this lady, she's already, like, eyeing us, okay? Like, we're literally, like, I'm a little twink. Like, come on, you think you don't expect much from it, you know? So we go in, we walk in. As we're walking, like I said, we pick out snacks. I think I picked out, like, gummy bears, because I love gummy bears. And so, we go in. So, me and Starla separate each other from Lucas, Flower, and, what's the other girl's name? I forgot. Anyways, you know, from the group. So we're walking, and then we go to the back. But here's the funny part. We go to the back to use the restroom. And as we're going to the restroom, you know, we're checking if the doors are open. Because, you know, we need to use the restroom. We walk in the restroom. And we see a girl. This bitch. Full on. Standing up with a green thong on. And wiping. And me and Starla run out laughing, dying out laughing. And it's kind of funny. I felt so bad, so I had to run back to my friends and tell them the big thing that we just saw because it was so funny. Poor girl, I feel so bad for her. Oh, I feel bad. So then we they decided to go to the restroom, but we didn't know of it. So we follow them and they're heading to the restroom, and we go look around at the stuff near the restroom. As we're walking there, they open the door that girl is in. And she's like, "What are you doing in here? You little kids, you guys shouldn't be laughing." "Well, honey, you should lock the door." "But you didn't." Ooh, clock that. She didn't lock the door. If you don't want to get mad, make sure you lock the door. Like, that's the first thing everyone should always do when you go to the restroom. And it wasn't just like, it was a one-stall restroom. Like, come on. You don't think you should lock the door? But anyways, back to the thing. She started schooling us, so we're laughing. And like I said, we check out. Easy peasy. We're like, okay, first day, go to Five Below Q. And the next following days, we started going again. And we're like, wait, we should just like take shit. So we started taking like random shit. I think we took like chips, gummies, snacks, like makeup. Oh my god. I used to take, let me see, what would I steal? What would I steal? I would steal it was a makeup brush. It was like what was it? It was a Wet and Wild makeup brush. It was a white makeup brush with a pink tip. I'll insert a picture. And a Zodiac lipstick. It was shade Leo. I stole that shit. And at the time, I wasn't allowed to wear makeup. So this was like super like intense for me. Because my mom, I'll get to a story about my mom was homophobic. But yeah, my mom was extremely homophobic at the time. I guess kind of. But yeah, I wasn't allowed to wear makeup. But I still took it. And I was like, she wouldn't know. So me and Starla go to the back and show everyone what we took. Like, oh, we're gonna take this. My friend Lucas goes to the phone case section because he needed a phone case. And literally busts out the package of phone cases and says, it just whips it out and puts it in his pocket like nothing, switches his case. I was like, what? It's that easy? Like, the camera's on. But like I said, I had this lip gloss. I was like, I'm not too worried. But literally had no balls. Like, literally dead ass bit in front of the cameras. Like, he didn't give two fucks. So then, wait, I'm gonna get a little drink. So then, as we're walking out, we have to check out, to not look suspicious, because we were in there for a long time, and like we said, we caused a little scene due to that lady in the restroom. So I guess we just checked out like some chips and a drink, and that's it, and we walked out. Easy peasy. Then we started doing it again, and again constantly. Bags literally full. We would get so much snacks as a cover-up, and we would pretend to scan them. And put them in the bag. And we didn't get caught. Until one day, I think the lady that were in front that didn't like us in the beginning walked up to us and says, you guys pay for what you guys took, or you guys walk out and I call the police. And we walked out. Well, I think we paid and we walked out. And, well, I didn't, my friends did, but that's another story. So when that lady told us something, there were two guys that walked into the store. They were former classmates of us. So it was two guys. I know them. One of them I miss, but his name is gonna be James and Charles. So James and Charles were in the store with us. We were cool. We were talking. As we're talking, they scan it with us and just walk out. Like, you just scanned your items for our, like, pay for it separate. No, they walked out with us. And we walked out too, because that wasn't our problem. And that's when the lady got mad. She said, you guys pay for the items, or you guys walk out and I have to call police. And, we paid for our items, but they didn't pay for theirs. But we still got in trouble at the end. So then moments roll by. We start, heading over to school. We're already like freaking out, and as we're like, nah, it's not a big deal. And then we come back again the next day. Or no, like, we waited like a good week. And then we came back again. And she's already following us. We will go back to the store. And we leave our bags. We're like, we're going to leave our bags here. It wasn't our problem. It wasn't our fault. You know, for the two guys to pay and scan and just leave with our, you know, without it being separate from our stuff. So then, let me tell you guys what happened. We got these little Hello Kitty blind boxes that were from, you know, probably like what, it was probably like $5. We take two of them, open them up in the store to see which ones we wanted. We take them and we just walk out the door. And she knew what we were taking, cause we went to the restroom to open them and threw the shit in the toilet. We threw the wrappers in the toilet and the trash, dead ass, and walked out. And she goes in the restroom as we're walking out. And she's like, I saw what the wrappers that you guys took that are in the restroom. And we're like, oh shit. You know, we got caught. And we run out. And then we go to the next store. What was it? We go to, was it Burlington? No. A Ross. We go inside a Ross. And we hid around there, walking around, seeing if anything happened. And I don't know if, like, the team members are like connected with each other, but they started like holding the walkie-talkies, and I was like, oh shit, we're gonna get our ass beaten. And we went out there, and we never went back for a good minute. My other friends did, because they looked a little normal, I guess. You know, they didn't get, you know, they don't look recognizable. And so, as we're walking out, my friend started like, oh my god, they're gonna know who we are. I'm gonna have to change my hair color. I'm gonna have to do everything. They're gonna know who I am now. I'm like, chill, don't worry. Like, it's gonna be okay. It's like, they're not gonna do much. But obviously, I was like shaking in my boots because, you know, they could have told the school something. I don't know. That has happened before. They have told the school things. And yeah, it's been a big issue actually at my school. But yeah, so that's like the stealing scandal. But the fucked up part is that like 2 or 3 weeks roll by of school. Of school, and we show up again, but we go walk to McDonald's. And as we're walking to McDonald's, we see police cars. I'm like, oh shit, they're gonna get us. So like, I had to like put my hoodie on, put everything on. Like, I had to cover up, because I was a criminal. Like I said, I returned everything. Like, do not steal. Never steal, y'all. It's so bad. Stealing ruins people's lives, honestly. I've seen it happen. Thankfully, I'm blessed that nothing has happened to me. But like I said, I learned my lesson. Clearly, I got scared as shit. So I'm never gonna do it again. But that very reason, never steal at my school. Like, or never steal in general. It was like near my school too. Like, I was so stupid. Like, come on, bro. Like, steal somewhere far. Well, actually, don't steal. Fuck, I'm fucking up. But yeah, that's the story of. It's kind of short. I wish it was kind of longer, but I kind of want to do short story times. There's probably gonna be much longer ones, like I said, my homophobic mom. That's a story time that I will get into. It's gonna be really deep and really, really long. I'm gonna have to like write things down, because this one's kind of like new. This is my first story time. Make sure you guys comment and subscribe also if you guys want to see more. It's my first, like I said, my first one. Don't expect it to be so perfect. It's gonna be short. But yeah, it's the story time. It's not. This is like really boring. I don't know. But yeah, that's the story time. Don't steal, y'all. It gets your ass in trouble. But yeah, thank you guys. I actually went back recently. I shouldn't even end this video. That should be the reason I went back. I went back one time. I had the balls. I said, you know what? I'm gonna walk into a Five Below. Luckily, the lady was not working there anymore. I think she said, fuck this place, fuck these kids, and she left and went to another building, another place of a Five Below near, another place. Or she probably quit and worked at Target, or is a mom now. I don't know. But yeah, that lady. But we went back. As I go back, it was much. I had triggers. Like, I was shaking. I was like thinking like that lady was gonna pop up and scare the shit out of me. But she wasn't there, luckily. So yeah. But yeah, that's my story time. It's short. It's cute. It's only 14 minutes. I'm probably gonna edit it. But yeah, if you guys want more, comment down below and subscribe, please. I need the likes. I'm trying to get the fuck out of this place, honestly. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry if I look like a mess. Sorry if this whole video is a mess. But yeah, like I said, it's my first video, so don't expect it to be perfect. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed your drink and your snack. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, my nails fucked up. But bye.